in that particular whatever we have given the branch name under that branch.
Branch by branch one job.
Yes, branch by branch one job it will create.
Okay.
Those are independent. Again, if you go ahead and change that, if you want, you can build only the particular job also, particular branch also. You can go ahead and click on that one. For that one also, we can create this pool SCM, hooks and services.
Okay. So that's fine. And since time is going, I will quickly ask you questions from Unix and shell script.
Yes, I worked on that shell script as well.
Okay. So the command you can use to copy from one machine to from host A to host B in Linux.
Okay.
Which command I can use?
See, we will use the SCP, secure copy. Okay. Suppose you have connected to the one of host A, suppose one Linux server. From there you have to connect to the other server. Okay. So that time you can use like that whatever the connected host A. From there you can SCP and the username, whatever the copy you want to copy, file name. Okay. Host first already you have logged into the host A, and there SCP whatever the file name you want to copy into the another host B, that file name, and username @host B, whatever the directory you want to copy in the host B, you can put that one. Automatically it will copy it. Or you can do, that is the suggestible option. Or you can do, suppose I am very good in this WinSCP and all, just you can download into your local machine from host A, and you can from your local again you can connect to the host B and you can copy it. But that is not the suggestible option. Just you can go for SCP command.
Cool. And suppose I want to search for files ending with .log.
Okay.
How can I do that? Suppose the logs are present in temp directory.
Okay.
How can I do that?
Yeah, you can go for that find command is there. Find command. Okay. Find type F. F is means like a file. Okay. D means directory. Okay. Like that. Start the txt. Okay. Automatically it will get all text files with ends from .txt or .log.
Okay, got it. Okay, on top of that, if I want to delete all those log files, how can I do that?
Yes, exe, execute, okay, and delete. Okay, automatically it will delete.
Okay.
And even if you want, you can delete the empty files also. So just that find command, okay, and type, okay, empty and exe, delete. Automatically it will delete all the empty files and directories. Type, if you type mention D means it will delete all the directories. If F means files.
Okay. And suppose I want to I'm running a script in background.
Okay.
So let the script be error.sh.
Okay.
I want to know the process ID of that.
Yes, definitely. You can PS minus EF. Automatically it will give all the process IDs currently running.
But I want to get that job ID of that, the process ID of that particular script. Yes,
so that's what. If you type PS minus EF, it will give the process ID, what is the user.
There will be hundreds of jobs, thousands of jobs.
Okay.
From thousands of processes. I want to get...
okay, that time PS minus EF, okay, pipe symbol, grep command you can use. Grep command, that is something, whatever the name. Suppose Jenkins also it will maintain one process ID. Okay, Tomcat also is for that type. PS minus EF, pipe symbol, grep. Suppose Tomcat, it will give particular Tomcat. It will searches. So PS minus F means it will give thousands of lines. Whatever the process ID is, description, everything. In that I am giving the output of that PS minus F, giving to the input to the grep command. In that grep, we can mention whatever that text.
Cool, that's fine. And if I want to kill that job?
Yes, you can see. First, you can select that, find the first process ID. Okay, for each process, we have one process ID. Okay, so take that one. Again, we have one command, kill -9. Okay, that process ID you can pass. Okay, automatically it will kill that one.
What is that -9?
You are giving the signal line. Signal for 9 means you are killing.
So if I don't give -9,
It will not delay. It will not kill.
it won't kill.
It won't kill. If -1, -2 like that, but 9 is for signaling. You are giving the signaling for killing.
Okay.
I forget about other options also.
That's okay. And what is the use of this command TE?
TEE, right? TEE, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Suppose we have one requirement. Suppose if you use ls command, just it will display the all in the console. And if you but I want to be in the one output will be in the one file. Suppose if you use ls, the redirect symbol greater than, and if you put it into that some log.txt, okay, but it will put in. But my requirement is in the console as well as, and the log file should be also, that output should be. That time you use T command.
Cool. And so you have mentioned about the greater than symbol. So what about the error reduction? How can I do that?
Okay, suppose if you use one greater than symbol, just it will it will override every time. If you use double greater than symbol, it will append that one.
And what about the errors?
Errors, see, suppose greater than 2, okay, and and symbol, okay, and symbol, and you can put 1, automatically it will take you to the errors.
No, I want these errors into a different file rather than the original file.
Yes, for that one you have to mention that greater than 1, okay, and you can give the error dot log file something, and output will be in other file. We can same output. We can segregate. One is go to the errors, and one if you have any errors, it will go to the error file. And if any output successful output.
Why you want to keep 2 greater than 1? What does that mean? 2 greater than 1?
Sorry.
So you told you have to put 2 greater than 1 and log name.
Yes, and greater than 1 means it will, if any related to errors in that particular output, it will put it in the errors file. We have to mention that file name also. You have to pass.
That's okay. You should check that after the interview. That's okay. And so, how to check the command execution status from
command execution status means?
So, suppose I have okay, I'll ask it in another way. So I am in a shell script.
Okay.
I have issued a command.
Okay.
Say find command or some mkdir command.
Okay. Okay.
So the next part of the script or the logic should be something like if the directory creation failed.
Okay.
It should do something.
Okay. So if you use mkdir -v verbose, it will give that output verbose.
Okay.
So automatically whether it got created or we can able to check that one.
So how can I check the execution status of mkdir?
Execution status.
Yeah. Have you heard something like $?
Dollar?
Question mark.
I'm not sure. $0 and hash, $@ I know this one, but question mark I'm not aware of. Really sorry.
Okay, that's okay. So what is the use of this? What is this $0?
Dollar?
$0.
Yeah, $0 means it will give the first argument. Like it's suppose I'm executing sh one date.sh. Suppose I have written one shell script file date.sh. It will give that file name date.sh. It will give $0. One means suppose I'm passing along with that shell script. I'm passing some arguments. One means it will give first argument. Suppose I want all the arguments. Count. Suppose I'm passing 5 arguments. That time I want the count, how many arguments. That time $# if you have to use. Automatically it will give that one.
I have a question there. Okay. So suppose you don't know how many command line arguments are passed to the script.
Okay.
It might be 4 or 5.
Okay.
So if I want to print
Okay.
all the arguments which are passed to the script.
Okay.
How can I do that?
Yes, you can use the dollar star.
Okay. So
Automatically, suppose you along with that script, you have passed 10 arguments. Argument should be given. You have to give each argument space. Otherwise, it will treat as one argument.
That's fine. So inside the script, how can I do that?
Sorry?
I have passed inside the script.
Okay.
If I am writing a shell script to print all the arguments which are passed to that.
Okay. So echo dollar symbol. Okay. And you have to pass star. It will display all the whatever the arguments you have passed. It will display in the console.
So.
And one more question and one more thing we have done is like checking if condition. For one we have done one shell script. Suppose for that one we have to pass 3 arguments. Suppose if the Devops is executing and he is not passing three arguments. Okay, that time we are giving the one message. You have to pass at least 3 arguments. Okay, for that one we are using if condition.
I have one question there.
Okay.
So echo dollar star may print all the command line arguments.
Yes, yes.
But based on each value, suppose if I have, okay, I will make it short. Suppose if I want to loop through all these values,
okay.
How can I do that?
Yeah, you can go to the maybe for loop. Okay, you can get all this one. Okay, all these things you can loop.
How to write the for loop? That is.
Yeah, for loop. Okay, there open bracket and there you can add this dollar symbol star. Okay. First you have to take the size, that one. For that one, dollar, okay, hash symbol, okay, greater than 3, you can proceed, okay. Otherwise, you can come out to the that loop.
Okay, so okay, that's fine. But if I want to loop it, I want to print one by one.
Yes, that's what. Go to that loop. Okay, see, first we are passing that one dollar hash symbol greater than 3 means okay. If we were passing more than 3 arguments, it will go to the loop. It will display. Okay. Again -1 dollar symbol. Okay. That hash -1. So it will that one minus and it will go again. It will iterate the loop and until it reaches 0, okay, greater than or 0, it will execute that one. Until that the condition satisfied, it's keep on executing that one. For loop is executing.
Cool. And how about this sed and awk? What is your knowledge on that? Sed and awk.
Which one?
SED and AWK.
Oh, stream editor, right?
Yeah.
See, VI editor, I will tell you that what VI editor you use it for just if you want to update any file, okay, delete something, we will use the VI editor. That is like directly you are editing your file, okay, physical file. But if you use SCD, stream editor, okay, but it will not update your file. Whatever the output it comes, right, okay, that one you are working on the stream editor. You are not touching your the exact actual file. So I will give one example. Suppose in one script file.
About that?
Sorry?
There is no option to touch the source file using sed?
Yeah, if you use SCD, we don't want to directly, we don't want to update that actual file. Okay, whatever coming output on that stream, you can work on that one.
Okay, leave it. So set command to delete all empty lines from my file. How can I do that?
I didn't work on much SCD, but I have worked on like replacing some string with actual string, like that I have worked on, but deleting empty lines I didn't work on.
Just asked to know whether you have
SCD slash in the single quote yes, okay, that space and whatever that string we have to replace, those things I have worked on, but we can do empty, even you can delete empty lines in that file as well as.
Okay. Cool. And how about awk? Did you try awk?
AWK?
Yeah.
No, I didn't work on that one.
Cool, not a problem. Just wanted to know. That's why I'm asking.
Okay, I didn't work then. Whatever I know, I'm telling as a fact.
That's right.
Frankly. Mainly I worked on this top command. Suppose sometimes the developer says application is not performing well. I will check, I will execute that top command. It will give all that process IDs and how much of each process, which user that process is running. Okay. And how much of CPU utilization, how much of memory utilization. Based on that, suppose if only one process is having more than 80, then we will contact to what is the job of that one, whether it is a Java application, and we will contact to that user and we'll do that monitoring commands and all. I'm very good.
Cool, got it. And final question. And you have mentioned about the Ansible.
Yes, Ansible.
So the question is how you are using Ansible. Like so.
For deployment purpose, we have used that one, and some this upgrading. Suppose any packages are suppose suppose we are maintaining 5 to 6 servers. In each server, suppose one one software you have to upgrade. For that one, we have written all the playbooks. All these servers, Ansible server, Ansible nodes. This will work mainly on passwordless communication. Like we will create that SSH. All these are Ansible is working on SSH connection mechanism. For that one, you have to first create the passwordless mechanism. How will that using SSH keygen? Just you can generate the one key and you can copy into the Ansible server automatically without passwordless SSH. That user at the rate that the node name if you put, automatically it will connect. Sorry.
Real-time case in your project. That was what I was asking.
Okay. So we are using two ways, mainly for configuring this if any as upgradation packages, okay, and for deployment purpose also we are using this one. For suppose in a node one Tomcat server is there, okay, from Jenkins we will take that WAR file and we are putting it. For that one we are see in the Tomcat we are using. So Tomcat just we have to in the web apps folder, just you have to copy that one. Okay. For that thing, we are writing in the playbooks using that YAML format.
So, how that linking happens between Ansible and Jenkins?
Oh, that one you can see in the Ansible and my Jenkins are in the same environment. Okay. Okay. As soon as that it will that WAR file is done, okay, it will take that one. Okay, that's what we are writing in the Jenkins file. Okay, in the Jenkins that is one stage. Okay, once that build is done, automatically we are doing this one more stages like Ansible. You can give any name for stages. Okay, automatically it in the workspace. Okay, it will take that one and it will copy into the Tomcat directory. Web apps folder.
Other notes. Okay. Cool. Thanks, man.
Sorry. May I know your name? I forgot.
Gokul.
Sorry?
Gokul.
Gokul. Okay, Gokul. Thanks a lot. Thanks for your time. And may I know, I have one more question. May I know what profile you are looking and what is the main requirement?
See, here what happens is, here build team is very big.
Okay.
I mean, build and release team, so it is divided into different pillars.
Okay. Build and release and deployment team, you are differentiating? Or?
So build is a separate team, deployment is a separate team,
okay.
is separate team, everything is separate team because we are supporting 1,000 developers and 200 QA engineers.
Okay.
It's a huge project. So here we will be mainly working on deployment part. On this environment, we have some 50, 60 environments.
Okay.
Then we have scripting extensively for.
Okay. So are you looking any specific tools and technologies? Yeah.
Basically what happens is here we have mostly in-house tools which Oracle developers.
Okay.
So, but that is on top of this Maven, Git.
Yeah, even any tools you are developing, but will take the base on that. Even suppose if you IBM takes RAD or one is tool is there, they have developed on that Eclipse only. Like that, my Eclipse, those are like. Even Jenkins also, see, cloud-based Jenkins is there, that is enterprise edition, but they have developed on top of this Jenkins community edition only. Okay.
So what we have is we have Hudson configured here. Jenkins and
Oh, Hudson. Okay, yeah. Hudson and Jenkins are same family only. They divided like they are brothers
yeah,
only.
yeah, that's one thing. And Maven part, we won't be. Actually, we are using Ant here.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
Maven
and
also,
also I'm very good in. But nowadays everybody using mostly on Maven.
and the Ant code is almost completely written years back, so
Okay.
it is in maintenance mode.
Okay.
And mostly in Ant, they have written a lot of libraries, extra
Okay.
libraries,
Okay.
contrib libraries,
Okay.
and we are calling those libraries. So
Okay.
it's kind of an extended version of Ant.
Okay.
Apart from default Ant operation,
Oh.
it is kind of extended version because the build is so huge.
Okay.
It takes 7-8 hours to complete.
Oh, okay, very
So
good.
it's a huge build system. So they have a build team also, 10-member build team just to write these libraries. So we will be just using these libraries and call these things.
Oh, okay, good.
So that's all. Then deployment, scripting, then this code quality.
Okay.
And
Yeah, we are
have
using
this,
Sonar Cube quality
yeah.
manager. We are using.
So we have different setups. So since release team itself is a huge team,
Oh,
so
okay.
internally we are using Jenkins and Git to manage our tools.
Okay, okay.
And developers, it's another section. They have another tool similar to ClearCase.
Okay.
It is called AD here.
Oh, okay.
But it is in-house product of Oracle, but it's on top of all ClearCase version.
Okay, okay, good.
We are maintaining that also.
Okay.
So it's kind of a mixed environment.
Okay.
So that is what happens here.
Okay,
And
good,
we
good.
are not using Docker here.
Okay.
Docker
Yeah, I
or
have
Docker
good knowledge on Docker as well as.
but we won't be using here because environment is created in a complex way. So
Okay.
they have another team for that. It's like another 30-40 member team.
Okay.
So internally they are using Docker,
Okay.
but it's like on top of Docker they have a wrapper. So
Okay.
that's
So
what it is.
all tools are like customized by Oracle. Their own.
Yes, extensively customized.
Okay.
That's
Yeah. If you know that base tool, definitely it is easy to
that's right.
adapt for whatever that customized tool, right?
That's right. That is why I was asking questions from all these things.
Okay.
Because it's like customized thing, so you cannot find anyone who knows about that outside Oracle.
Yes.
So
Yeah, once we'll go into the organization, definitely we'll learn all these things based on that base technology.
that's right.
Okay.
So your notice is 30 days, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, Gokul.
Okay. And I will give feedback to my senior manager. So we are doing a lot of interviews. So what he decided is we will shortlist candidates after a week or so.
Okay.
So probably next round happening in January.
January?
After because next week it is shutdown. So
Yes. Actually, that Christmas vacation. Even we are going 5 days.
Yeah, so after shutdown, probably in January we will call you for on face-to-face round.
Okay.
So it depends on my experience.
Okay.
So I'll give the feedback.
Okay. Thank you, Gokul. Thanks a lot. Thank you for your time. Really, it's positive. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Thanks.
Am I speaking to Saida Reddy?
Yes.
I'm Gokul from Oracle. So we have an interview schedule, right?
Yes. Correct.
In a directory, okay?
Okay.
In a Linux directory, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So like I have a list of files.
Okay.
So I want to know the list of files. Could you please write a comment for me?
So list of files means display just names.
Mm-hmm.
So ls-l you can display. Execute that command. Sorry?
Please write the command in chart window.
You want me to type?
Yeah, in your chart window.
Okay, just ls-l. That is the command.
Mm-hmm. You're able to see the chart window?
Yes. I'm typing. It is actually some.
Yeah. So it will show all the list of files?
All the, not only the files, everything it will display.
So I want to know the list of files including hidden files.
Including hidden files. So ls-al, A means it will display all the files, hidden files.
Then what is ls-l? What will show?
ls-l, it will display only the files, but it will not display the hidden files.
Okay. So like I have like one folder called sample.txt in the directory.
Okay.
So I want to zip that file. Okay. After the zip that file, like I want to delete the sample.txt file.
Okay.
How will you would you please write a comment for that one?
Okay. For that one, zip -9 R.
So could you please write a comment for that one?
Okay, I'm typing. You want me to type in here?
Yes.
Okay, zip -R9, the sample.txt. Then give that whatever the zip file name. Like that you can write. Okay. Can you see?
Yeah. So could you please unzip that file? So like zip r9 sample.txt. So after that, like the file will be removed?
Yeah, file will remove. If you use -9, it will remove. File also will remove.
Okay, got it. So like could you please unzip that file?
For unzip command, unzip the sample.zip just. Okay.
Unzip sample.txt. Okay. So could you please explain about SSH?
So SSH is a command. Okay. If you want to connect to any of the server, okay, Linux server, we'll use SSH command. Single secure shell. SSH username @ that server or host name or IP address you can give. Immediately it will ask that particular user password. Just if you execute that one, if you type that password, automatically it will connect to that server.
So can I use SSH like without the password to connect SSH server?
Yes. That time for that one, what you have to do, you have to generate a SSH key and you have to copy into that particular server. So for that one, you have to use the SSH-keygen command. First generate that SSH key, then copy that one into that server. How we will copy? SSH-copy ID, okay, username @ server host name. So first time it will ask that password. Once we execute that command, it will ask the password of that user. Once we enter the password successfully, it will copy into that. Into that that particular server, it will create one file called authorized_keys. So in that particular server, it will copy. So that next time onwards, just you can use SSH username @ server IP address or host name.
So I'm not able to see you.
So here some new, I don't know, today weekend in broadband net is very less. The broadband bandwidth is, that's why even maybe problem with morning it was working fine. Can you see now? I'm
able to see now.
It is coming and it is going sometimes.
Okay. So did you work any like kernel side? So Linux kernel, did you create any time?
Sorry?
Kernel. Did you create any kernel in Linux?
No, I didn't that one. So just user perspective, I am very good in that.
Okay, so you are comfortable with the kernel also?
Yes. If you have any requirement, definitely I can go ahead and I can.
So what are the run levels in Linux?
Sorry?
What are the run levels in Linux?
Run levels. So that's what init 0, init 1, init. So if you want to run in the single user mode, so init 3, multi-user, init 4. So like that. So mainly we use the multi-user mode because server is not like you can connect n number of users. We created that multiple users. Okay, they are connecting to that particular user and the particular server. So they are working on that server.
So could you please explain about the file system of Linux?
Okay, file system. So main it is the like / we used to call as root directory. So in that we have different subdirectories are there, like home,